Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back. Today, at the request of Wolf World 63, we will discuss the history of the unkillable battleship USS Nevada BB-36. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that the match in the background is an absolutely phenomenal one, totaling 8 kills, my personal best. Nevada was absolutely colossal for its time, being 3 times heavier than the pre-dreadnought Oregon. She was 27,500 tons as built and 30,500 tons after her World War II refit. The ship was 583 feet long with a beam of 95 feet 3 inches, just barely larger than her predecessor Texas. Nevada could make 20.5 knots maximum speed and had a range of 8,000 nautical miles at a speed of 10 knots. The Nevada class were the first U.S. battleships in history to have a triple gun turret, carrying the same 14-inch 45 caliber guns of Texas and New York. Nevada would have 10 main guns, with a triple turret and a super-firing double turret on either end of the ship. The ship would also be armed with a secondary battery of 16 5-inch guns. She also carried an AA complement of 32 40mm Beaufort guns and 40 20mm Oerlikon guns. Nevada also carried 2 float planes. USS Nevada was a standard-type battleship of the U.S. Navy. These ships, totaling 12, were designed to have similar characteristics with similar broadsides, armor, and speeds. The standard type of battleship comprised of 5 classes, those being Nevada, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, Tennessee, and Colorado. The keel of Nevada was laid down in the state of Massachusetts on November 4, 1912, at a construction cost of $5,895,000. Nevada was launched on July 11, 1914, by the niece of the governor of Nevada, Eleanor Ann Seibert. Interestingly, the launching ceremony was attended by future President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Nevada was completed at some point afterward and will begin sea trials exactly 3 years after being laid down on November 4, 1915. Nevada was commissioned on March 11, 1916. Nevada, like almost all other U.S. Navy battleships at the time, saw no action whatsoever in the Great War, mostly conducting convoy escort duty. Nevada would receive a refit starting in 1927 and lasting until 1930. Here, she would receive her aircraft and corresponding catapults, tripod mads, and a new superstructure. The main guns would also be upgraded to elevate to 30 degrees, which increased the firing range. The refit presents itself as the Nevada in-game. After this refit, Nevada would be relocated to the Pacific Ocean, where she would remain for the next 11 years. On December 7, 1941, Nevada would be stationed in Battleship Row alongside fellow standard battleships in Sister Ship, Oklahoma. Nevada was not moored next to another vessel during the attack, and famously was able to get underway. Being the only moving target, Nevada quickly became heavily targeted by Japanese aircraft. The battleship would be hit by a single torpedo attack, and the crew were able to shoot down that exact plane immediately after. The Japanese intended to sink Nevada in the channel, with the intention of blocking off the harbor from use. Nevada would continue to make way, being hit by a further 5 bombs. Eventually, Nevada had taken so much damage that she was ordered to run aground on the island of Hospital Point in order to save the ship from sinking. After the attack, Nevada was among the many battleships refloated and eventually returned to service, being towed into dry dock on February 12, 1942. Nevada would receive a massive overhaul alongside repairs. The overhaul added a torpedo bulge similar to Battleship California, the addition of 5-inch dual-mounted guns in the exchange for single mountings, alongside a massive change to the superstructure which gave the ship a more modern look, resembling a South Dakota-class battleship from a distance. Nevada would complete her overhaul in 1943. For the remainder of 1943 and early 1944, Nevada participated in convoy escort duty in the Atlantic. In April of 1944, Nevada would be assigned to the invasion of Normandy as an artillery support unit. The battleship would begin to fire on German positions on the 6th of June and would continue to support Allied troops until the 17th. The battleship would have to get her guns replaced during the invasion. 9 of the 10 replacement barrels just so happened to be from USS Arizona. Nevada would become famous among Allied units for being the most accurate battleship during the entire invasion. Nevada would be the only battleship present at both the attack on Pearl Harbor and the D-Day landings. Many of the battleships that participated in the Normandy landings, including Texas, Arkansas, British Ramillies, and French Lorraine, would be reassigned to southern France to support another amphibious landing. Nevada would engage in an artillery duel with enemy shore emplacements, which were 340mm turrets salvaged from French battleship Provence, a sister ship of Lorraine. This duel would go on for 6.5 hours, with Nevada firing 354 salvos from the main guns. With France secured, and Nazi Germany now on its last legs, Nevada would be reassigned to the Pacific. Her first action against Japan would be the invasion of Iwo Jima. Nevada would bombard the island from February 16th to March 7th of 1945. She would then assist in the invasion of Okinawa. Nevada would destroy airfields, shore defenses, supplies, and troop concentrations. Nevada would suffer a kamikaze hit during the invasion, which resulted in the death of 11 men with another 49 wounded. The kamikaze also incapacitated the rear 2 turrets. Nevada would also take a hit from an enemy shore battery on April 5th. Nevada was en route to the Japanese home islands when the surrender was issued and the war officially ended. Post-war, Nevada would become famous for being the one thing the likes of RMS Titanic and HMS Hood could never claim to be. Truly unsinkable. Selected as the primary target for the Bikini Atoll nuclear tests, she was painted bright orange. The first bomb, dropped on July 11th, 1946, was slightly off target and detonated midair. Nevada was mostly unharmed. The second test, an underwater explosion, once again, undamaged the Nevada. She was later towed to Pearl Harbor to be used as a gunnery target. It took USS Iowa and 2 other vessels 4.5 days to sink her with the help of an airdropped torpedo. The wreck of Nevada would be discovered on May 11th, 2020 at a depth of 15,400 feet. The hull number 36 was still visible on the ship. This battleship, constructed in the 1910s, would take the attack on Pearl Harbor, 2 nuclear bombs, the entirety of World War II, and 4.5 days of constant shelling to finally sink. This is something that not even the HMS Hood, which was about 300 feet longer and 3 years more advanced, couldn't do. Nevada is a Tier 4 tech tree battleship in-game, and completely exclusive to World of Warships Legends. She's very similar to the USS Oklahoma, the main differences being a shorter firing range, better AA, and a higher top speed. I managed to get the ship in early access in the July 2021 update, and I quite enjoy the ship. Seeing that there's still a lot of time in the video left, and this match is really quite special, I'll leave you guys to watch it, and I'll see you in the outro.
ends in 5 minutes. Enemy battleship.
Problem solved, sir.
Thank you for watching my video, and thank you to WolfWorld63 for suggesting this ship. With kill number 8 and the win secured, that is the end of the battle. Tell me what you think about the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Same as last time, the first person to comment a suggestion, I will use as my next video. So, I'll see you there.